President Donald Trump ruled out using military force to take over Greenland in his address to world leaders at Davos at the World Economic Forum on Wednesday. However, he called for, quote, immediate negotiations to discuss his desire to acquire the Danish territory, wrongly arguing that the US, quote, gave Greenland back, end quote, to Denmark after World War II. Trump said during his address, quote, people thought I would use force. I don't have to use force. I don't want to use force. I won't use force, end quote, walking back his previous statements, leaving open the possibility of using the military to take over Greenland. Trump stated the purchase would, quote, greatly enhance the entire alliance and not threaten NATO. He called the post-World War II decision to not acquire Greenland from Denmark stupid, referencing the US defense of the territory during the Nazi occupation of Denmark. After the war, President Truman's $100 million offer to buy Greenland was rejected by Denmark. When speaking about Denmark and NATO's refusal to cede control of Greenland, Trump said, quote, so we want a piece of ice for world protection and they won't give it. So they have a choice. You can say yes and we will be very appreciative, or you can say no and we will remember. The United States, according to Trump, is uniquely capable of defending Greenland against what he perceives as mounting threats from adversaries. He made this assertion in his Davos speech, stating, quote, we're a great power, much greater than people understand. I think they found that out 2 weeks ago in Venezuela, referencing the US apprehension of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. However, he maintained a threat to impose escalating tariffs starting at 10% on February 1st and increasing to 25% starting June 1st on Denmark, Norway, Sweden, France, Germany, the UK, Netherlands, and Finland until the US gains control of Greenland, punishing them for providing military support to the Danish territory. Ahead of Trump's arrival at Davos, world leaders including European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney, Greenland's Prime Minister Jens Frederik Nielsen, and Belgian Prime Minister Bart de Wever criticized his tariff threats. Von der Leyen called the tariff threat for security reasons simply wrong and pledged the European response would be, quote, unflinching, united, and proportional, end quote, expressing, quote, full solidarity with Greenland and the Kingdom of Denmark. For more on the story, check out the article at the link in the description.